2015 Ford F550 diesel turbocharged bus, and we just purchased new batteries for it. All our dash lights are out. The horn works, and we've got the fuse box cover off, but we have no idea on where to start with what to do at this point. So I wondered if you could give me some guidance, please.
Yeah, you bet. I'm definitely trying my best here. So batteries are new, and you can access the fuses right now, correct?
We can access the fuses, and we also, just to give you a heads up on what we've already attempted, this vehicle used to start if we would go when we come in, we turn on the dash, there would be lights, and then we go underneath and we jump over from the solenoid to the power, and we start it right up. Since a month or two ago, the lights did not come on the dash, and when we go down there to try to start it using jumping from the solenoid to the power, we just get it turns over, but there's no firing, so it's obvious that there seems to be some type of a relay or something that's stopping power from even coming into the system to get the dash lights on or to get the fuel pump on and all of that.
Right.
Where to look.
So the first thing I would do is just make sure all the main fuses are good. All right. Now, if you've done that, if you've gone through all the fuses and they're good, then at that point, we're going to need to take a voltmeter, and we're going to make sure that all the big or the main fuses have the same voltage as the batteries. So if the batteries are at like 12.6, then the main fuses should also have 12.6 volts.
Okay, so do you have access to a schematic?
Yes, sir, I do.
That would give us. Okay, so can you tell us, like, what is the? Because to me, this appears. Of course, I don't know, because as I say, our horn works. It's just that So my logic would have been that if it was the main relay that goes into the fuse box, then it wouldn't even have a horn.
Correct.
So do we have a secondary thing that would be our first move? I don't have a multimeter. I left that one at the shop. So is there any other options, or should I wait and go get that and call you back, or what do you think?
Well, I'm sorry. So you said you did go through the fuses or did not? I apologize.
I got my guy looking at them all now. Do you see anything that looks? It's, of course, you know too that a number of the connections in the fuse box are not visible fuses that you can see. They're actually relays, and those wouldn't obviously give us any indication of being good or bad, because you can't tell from just looking at it.
Right. Just worry about the fuses for now.
Yeah. Any fuse that you see that's got issues there? No.
Okay.
I have my helper with me. So.
Okay, no problem. So if all the fuses are good, then yeah, we're going to have to get ourselves a voltmeter at this point and go through and check power on the main fuses. From, I think you have a high current battery junction box actually. Then you have a regular battery junction box under the hood, and you might even have one inside the vehicle. I haven't seen it yet here going through the diagrams, but we would at least start with the fuse box, 2 fuse boxes under the hood, and my guess is we'll probably find something. That would be my guess.
Okay, so can you explain to me where the other high voltage fuse boxes would be in this particular one? We do have the one over on the driver's side that's closest to the firewall already opened up, but is there another fuse box that we're missing here that you could give me a heads up on where it would be located?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Sometimes they're right next to one of the batteries, but this is a diesel. We got 2 of them, so take a look here.
Oh, we have 2 high voltage fuse boxes besides the regular fuse box?
No, I think you just have one high current battery junction box, and then you have a regular battery junction box. There are 3 fuse boxes on this vehicle. The first one is the high current battery junction box. It is located near the battery on the passenger side. It contains all the high current fuses. The second is the battery junction box. It is located on the driver's side near the fender. It contains fuses and most of the relays for the vehicle. The third is the body control module. It is located in the right kick panel in the cab of the vehicle. There we go. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so we're obviously going to want to start with the high voltage fuels box on the passenger side under the hood.
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So we're just now pulling off that cover here. Trying to. A little bit tight. Okay, we've got that cover off. Does it look like an obvious check here? Okay, so it looks like there are 1, 2, 3, 4 different types of connections in here. Is that, or 5 actually? Does that sound like what you've seen?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we want to do, is there actually a breaker on this or a fuse?
No, they're just high current fuses.
And where would they be located at on this?
So that would be in the high current junction box.
Okay, but I mean, as far as the fuse itself, I think I can kind of see here what, is there how many, 2 or 3?
There's probably more than 2 or 3. Let me take a look here. I'm showing there's slots for 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 5. Now they may not all be filled, but I'm showing slots up to 5.
Okay. This is a little bit questionable to me as far as how to even check these particular fuses. They're kind of a very unusual system. They're side mounted.
So if they're regular fuses, even if they're not regular fuses, they still work the same. Okay, so if there's power in the fuse going in, but there's no power coming out of the fuse is bad, right? So right now we don't have a voltmeter, so we can't measure power in and out of the fuse. So that's going to be your next step.
Okay. And all right. So then, okay. All right. Well, then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and get the voltmeter, and then I'll reply back to you that I'm ready with that voltmeter.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
All right. You bet. You're welcome. Good luck, and let me know how it goes. I'll be looking forward to hearing from you, okay?
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. You bet.
Bye.
Bye-bye.